2NURFM News for our sponsor Guardian Jewellery, Toronto Town Square and the Esplanade, Warners Bay.
It's 1 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Annabelle Regan with 2NURFM Hunter News. A woman has been charged with murder following the discovery of a 73-year-old woman's body at a home in Redhead. The body was found by police officers on Saturday evening. The woman charged is believed to be the murdered woman's daughter. Senior Constable Jamie Wallace says the woman was refused bail in court yesterday.
Just before 6:30pm on Saturday, police were called to a home on Callaroo Road following reports a woman had been stabbed. She was charged with murder as well as use offensive weapon with the intention of committing an indictable offence and take detained person with intent to obtain advantage causing actual bodily harm. She was refused bail and appeared at Newcastle local court yesterday.
A senior housing development in Morpeth has been rejected on the grounds that the scale and character of the plans are not suitable as the site is located within the Morpeth Heritage Conservation Area. The development would see 40 hostel apartments, 200 villas and shared facilities be constructed in Duke Street. The decision comes after Maitland Council last month urged the Department of Planning and Environment to reject the plans as they were inconsistent with a range of government legislation. The Design, Innovation and Growth Festival is underway in Newcastle today. The festival will spend the next 2 days discussing digital transformation and disruption in Hunter businesses, with 23 presentations and 6 international world-leading experts speaking at the event. The University of Newcastle's Faculty of Business and Law is expected to announce a new degree today as well, the Bachelor of Innovation and Entrepreneurship. Festival co-founder Craig Wilson says Newcastle is the perfect location for the festival.
We think Newcastle's sort of symbolic of the change that's taking place in Australia. Australia's been a resource-based economy largely, and we're now looking to the future and how we can use smarter thinking and intellectual property to be our resources going forward rather than just digging stuff out of the dirt, I guess.
A man has been refused bail after deliberately lighting fires and resisting arrest in Belmont. Fires were lit in bushland and stormwater drain on Saturday afternoon, but only burned about 30 square metres due to favourable conditions. Senior Constable Jamie Wallace says the man was arrested by police following a foot pursuit.
About 5:30pm, emergency services were called to a nearby bushland area behind a hardware store on the Pacific Highway where officers from New South Wales Fire and Rescue extinguished a number of small fires. Whilst extinguishing the fires, officers allegedly observed a man nearby and contacted police. There was a short foot pursuit and the 26-year-old man was arrested and taken to Charlestown Police Station.
Protesters in Newcastle called for an end to offshore detention yesterday. A rally held in Newcastle was one of several held across the country as a part of the National Day of Action for Asylum Seekers. Around 100 people were in attendance. Nico Leaker from the Hunter Asylum Seeker Advocacy Network says resilience was a key theme of yesterday's rally.
But in Newcastle we had a particular twist because we had the gathering at the resilience statue, so we also wanted to point to the issue of resilience. These people, they've been through so much and now there's additional trauma imposed on them by the Australian government, and so the issue of resilience comes very much to the fore because once you've had that kind of trauma, you live with it forever.
And Year 12 students across the Hunter and New South Wales have completed their first exam, with English Paper 1 wrapping up half an hour ago. It's a short turnaround for the students though, with English Paper 2 tomorrow morning. Today kicks off the HSC exam period with tests running until November 4. In finance, the All Ords is up 36 points at 52.73 and $1 Australian dollar is buying 73.23 US cents.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor Warners Bay Sports Club's Melbourne Cup Carnival.
The Newcastle Jets season has opened with a 2-1 win over the Wellington Phoenix. The win was the first A-League encounter for Serbian striker Milos Trivanovic, who picked up the match-winning goal in the 71st minute. David Carney also found the back of the net, scoring his first A-League goal since 2006. City United Cricket Club have reached terms with Curry Western over the release of former Curry captain Karen Ball. Ball will be able to play with City this season but won't be eligible to play against Curry after leaving the club in the lead up to round 1. The all-rounder scored 24 and took 3 wickets against Norths in his first game for City on Saturday. The Novocastrian duo of Drew and Aaron Russell successfully completed yesterday's Bathurst 1000, picking up 17th place. They advanced 7 positions from their grid spot of 24th and finished on the lead lap despite engine dramas threatening to ruin their day late in the race. That's sport. I'm Georgia Lupton.
2NURFM News Time is 1:05.